Now, I wish I got this video out to you guys before they won the tag team titles, but DIY is WWE Tag Team Champions now, and I can't be any more happier for them. I have been a DIY fan since day one. I am glad they are together. I am glad they are tag team champions on the main roster. I'm glad they did it in Toronto, like they did the NXT Tag Team Championships. I am glad they did it in the same building. I'm glad they won it how they won it. Let's talk about the DIY. Now, when you think about Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY, they are really good singles competitors. They are both former NXT champions. They are both former tag team champions together. They are both, or Johnny Gargano is a former NXT North American champion. They are on the main roster right now. They came up together. No, they came up as singles competitors, and then Johnny Gargano left WWE because of his daughter. And then, to make it even more special, Tommaso Ciampa didn't even think that DIY would come back together. Something like the Shield. We never thought the Shield would come back together until they came back together again and then left, and then came back together again and then left. I think the Shield have the most reunitions together. But DIY is special because they are like a brotherhood. They have a YouTube channel together, or Johnny Gargano has a YouTube channel and they're together always on it. And then they're always with Candice LeRae, so it's the way together. I am actually so glad, like you guys saw my short, my YouTube short. I am so glad that they are WWE Tag Team Champions. And that match with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller was an incredible match in Toronto. Maybe up to match of the year contender. That match was incredible. The way they won it was incredible. I love that ending to that match, and I cannot wait to see Austin Theory's face turn. And I think it's going to be soon. Maybe at SummerSlam, it's going to be Austin Theory versus Grayson Waller, one-on-one match. But as much as I am such a fan of this tag team championship run with DIY, I just hope WWE, Triple H, Nick Khan doesn't fumble this opportunity. I hope they don't fumble this opportunity. Now that they have new sets of champions, the Judgment Day in the form of Finn Balor and Damian Priest on Raw, and now Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano DIY on SmackDown, I just hope they have championship matches on PLEs, have championship matches on Monday Night Raws on SmackDowns. Like, that's okay with me. Just have championship matches on the PLEs and we'll be golden. Have storylines for the championship matches. Do something. Have them relevant like the women's championships. Do something like that. Alternate them between PLEs. Like for example, at Clash at the Castle, there was 5 championship matches. Like it's been a theme. At every PLE, there's gonna be 5 matches. Okay, let's take care of the championships first. And then let's put a one-on-one. They should have did that. Like, they should have had 6 championship matches, including one of the sets of the tag team championships. They should do something like they're doing with the women's championships, where they're alternating. One PLE, they have the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, defend her title. The other PLE, Bayley, defends her Women's Championship. They should do that with the tag team titles, but they don't. Tag team titles have been MIA ever since WrestleMania, and I hate that feeling. But yeah, they should utilize the tag team titles more. And yeah, definitely, since there's basically not that much tag teams on SmackDown, I definitely think DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano are an amazing fit to become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. Sorry for the dog in the back, it's the neighbor's dog. But I definitely think Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano are going to be the next Tag Team Champions. But I believe if Triple H doesn't pull the trigger soon, then it's just a waste of talent. It's just a waste of another amazing tag team. And at that point, when their contracts expire, either they leave the company like Drew McIntyre did on Raw, or Triple H sends them back down to NXT. But they have to utilize DIY sooner rather than later, before it's too late. Like, you know what I mean? Because they're too big of a talent together, especially together. I mean, especially alone, because Tommaso Ciampa is an amazing wrestler alone, and Johnny Gargano also is an amazing wrestler alone. Like, look at them both down in NXT. They're former tag team champions together, yeah, and they're an amazing tag team. They're my favorite tag team right now in the WWE, alongside the Wyatt Six now, but Wyatt Six is like a faction. DIY is an actual tag team. But yeah, they're former NXT tag team champions, but look at their careers alone. Tommaso Ciampa may be my favorite NXT champion of all time, but that is, of course, up to debate. And Johnny Gargano is a Triple Crown champion. Johnny Gargano is a Triple Crown champion in NXT. Former NXT North American champion, former tag team champion, as I just said, and former NXT champion. Their resumes speak for themselves, and they're very, very, very talented to have them go to the side and not do anything with them. I mean, just think about it. If they have the tag team championship match and they lose to A-Town Down Under, what's next for them? There's nothing laid out for them. Like the match with Awesome Truth. They should have pulled the trigger, but they have another chance with them with A-Town Down Under and being on SmackDown. They are one of the best tag teams on SmackDown right now. Maybe the best, but that's up to debate. I just said their resumes. They're amazing alone, but they're amazing together. They're more amazing together. They had amazing matches one-on-one and as a tag team. Just look at their tag team finisher, the meet in the middle. That killed someone. That looks brutal. That actually looks really brutal. And their finishers and signatures alone, their solo signatures and finishers, are the fairy tale ending. Just look at the fairy tale ending. That's brutal. And one final beat is brutal as well. This tag team, if they don't become WWE Tag Team Champions by the end of 2024, I am going to be surprised. I can come back with this type of video later in the year. At the end of the year, I'll come back with the same video and I'll reassess. But I'm gonna make a bold claim here. DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, they're always together. They're literally brothers. Like, the next PLE is SummerSlam. Have both the championships being defended at SummerSlam. I actually like the idea that in 2026, there's going to be 2 nights at SummerSlam, which means they can have the women's champion, the WWE Tag Team Championship being defended on night 1, and then the World Tag Team titles being defended night 2, like they've been doing at WrestleMania. But I just hope, all I hope for is that WWE keeps these titles and these champions. I just hope they keep DIY relevant and having good storylines, because it's one thing to win the titles in a great match, but it's another thing to keep them relevant, to have storylines with other tag teams, and to have a long reign. Having a long reign, in my opinion, solidifies them to be a great champion. And you can disagree with me if you want. Let's talk about this in the comment section below. But what do you guys think of DIY in general? Do you like them? Do you not like them? The thing that I like about them is, whether together or whether alone as singles competitors, they are golden. They are golden. Tommaso Ciampa is one of my favorite NXT champions of all time. Johnny Gargano is one of my favorite NXT North American champions of all time. DIY is one of my favorite NXT Tag Team champions of all time. Tommaso Ciampa's heel turn on Johnny Gargano was my favorite turn of all time. That's a huge, huge bug. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here because I got to go inside. But let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of DIY. What do you guys think of their tag team championship win? I am so glad they won the titles. I just hope that Triple H uses them properly in feuds and great championship matches. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of DIY. What do you guys think of their championship reign so far? What do you think of their championship win? And I'll see you guys in my next video. But until then, peace. Love you guys.